My name is Jay Andrews, and I sit on the board of directors. And tonight, unfortunately, I'm going to be pulling double duty as I will be your ring announcer. But first, we have to get down to a little business. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and take this time to call down the champion, the Styles champion, and the current Pride champion, Mr. O'Shea Edwards!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pro Wrestling Ego Unfinished Business. June 23rd, 2018 at the Hideaway in Jackson, Mississippi. We are the House Show Podcast here as your announcers for this program. Jay Andrews from the Board of Directors has called out the brand new, newly crowned Pride Champion, O'Shea Edwards, who also currently holds the belt.
Styles Championship.
So obviously there's got to be some conversation that has to happen about the co-holding of these two belts.
I would imagine so. Something's got to give. I mean, not that O'Shea is not deserved of both of these belts, but yeah, I can't see that he's going to be able to hold on to both of them for a while.
No, O'Shea is, he's a man who has proven all of his doubters wrong. He has gone from no belts to two belts. He's holding everything, all of the gold that a singles competitor in Pro Wrestling Ego can hold. And now he's here to be talked down to by Jay Andrews and the Board of Directors.
Congratulate you on becoming the new Pro Wrestling Ego Pride Champion.
Exactly. Congratulations to O'Shea Edwards.
Hip hip hooray and all that rot. And one of our larger fans.
Well, we're ready to take on a challenge already.
So unless you're going to stuff another cheeseburger in your mouth, please.
Thank you, O'Shea. Thank you.
Nothing you say matters.
It's true. It's damn true.
He's not wrong. Where's the lie? Hashtag where's the lie?
The people that thing, man. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty?
It is a nice belt.
Unfortunately for you people out here and everyone up there watching me right now, this is as close as anybody's ever going to get to that Ego Pride Championship.
It's true. Joe and I will never hold that belt unless we're holding it for O'Shea.
Well, I'm not going to say it's already happened. Mostly because that would be a lie, and I
Listen,
haven't.
did you put your hands on that belt?
I did not.
Okay.
Easy, Chief. I am the undoubtable. I am the unified, for now anyway. And I am the undeniable Ego Styles Champion, the Ego Pride Champion. And tonight, you want to come up here and take this from me, correct?
Correct. That's tradition in Pro Wrestling Ego.
Yeah, tradition, schmedition.
In Pro Wrestling Ego. See, the thing about it is, the only reason why you want to take this
feel a song coming on.
is because there hasn't been a soul
Please don't.
to beat me.
Tevye, there's a Tevye inside me.
7 months.
You know what? There's a lot of things I can say about that, Joe, but I'm gonna not.
I have done exactly what I said I was going to do. And
Most of them won't be
in
true.
the string, I sent them back above
But a
the
few.
old L train. Bruh, really? Today? Really? Anyway. So while you want to say that this is tradition, that I hand this off to you so you can give it to some other jamoke who thinks they got the stones to really
You don't hear
do what I've
jamoke
done.
enough.
I don't. I'm not even sure what that is. I may have to look it up.
I think it's something like a jabron.
That would make sense.
If somebody wants this, then they can pin my shoulders to the mat.
He's not wrong.
Heads up, everybody up there in the back. Heads up, everybody in the front row. Heads up, everyone who's wearing the wrong t-shirt. Except for you, lady. You wear the right t-shirt. That's what's up. You know how to find me. You know how to get in contact with me. There we go.
Oh, interesting. Joe, why don't you read that off to the fans?
Well, it would appear that the word jamoke is a blend of the words Java and mocha, and it refers to a kind of coffee. In the 1920s, it became slang for someone who lacked the mental abilities beyond that of a cup of coffee, and probably influenced the word moke.
Yeah,
Calling
okay.
someone a moke, it's jamoke.
Well, enough about the Jamokes. Let's talk about the Joey, as in Joey
Well,
Abel.
In terms of what O'Shea has already said,
Yep.
I mean, he would have said that Joey himself, he was in the class of people that
No,
O'Shea
absolutely.
referred to as jamokes. So
Yep.
I'm not calling him a jamoke myself.
Now, we haven't seen Joey in a while. Probably going on about 9 months. So let's see what Joey's got to say.
Mr. O'Shea Edwards. A lot has changed in 10 months.
10 months. I was off.
We don't know much about each other, but let me introduce myself to you. I'm the uncaring, unfazed, unscared. I don't need a belt to prove what I am.
That's very true. Joey's proved himself
But I
time and
got the
again.
call,
And he wears suspenders.
and they requested
bad thing.
I want to say requested, I requested, they granted. Since I've never lost that title, I handed it over, retired, I don't want to use that word,
Yeah.
for a couple weeks.
Walked away, dropped it,
So here I am.
stopped caring.
Stop caring.
Didn't
So
show
give
up
me one
anymore.
or two things.
I don't know.
We got a match
saying what
already.
happened.
So I know how to do the right thing.
Why does that audience member
since
think
you
that
don't wanna
the wrestler
hand the
has
title
the
over,
option of saying what the
Why don't
match
you just put
is
both of
right
them
off the
on
bat?
the line?
They're confused.
All right, so Joey wants in.
Like, that would be, like, pretty dope, right? Like, that would make, like, some legit money. Like, it would. But see, here's the thing. See, 10 months ago, you laid that title down, right? For whatever reason, honestly, I couldn't care less. Because in those 10 months, you know, while everyone wanted to come out here, surround the ring, and, oh my God, look at this Joey Abel, woo! Let's be real. Like, before then, yo, you were one of the most hated dudes around here, you know what I'm saying? Because let's be real, unless your name is Ray Fury, and by the way, is he even here tonight? You don't have to
Nope.
answer that question, we already know. No, he's not. You were one of the biggest jerks around here.
Oh my.
Like, it is what it is. Like, let's call a spade, right?
Oh my.
And here's the thing. The reason why they hate me isn't because you've been replaced. It's just, I do it better than you ever could.
Okay, well,
And so while
Well.
you may want to come up here and say that
Who is
you
it,
requested this,
what's the
you
saying? It ain't
requested
bragging
that,
if you could back it up.
Let's be real, man. Like I told you before, you ain't the best. You ain't the #1 contender. You're just the last guy standing because they couldn't find anybody else. Because let's be real, Joey Abel, since you've been gone, I have been putting men down bigger and better than you up and down the East Coast. Since you've been gone, my name has been on the lips of everyone here at Ego. Not Joey Abel, not Monty Warbucks, not JD Jenkins, not Ray Fury, but me. So you can come up here all day long and talk about what you gonna get. Only thing you gonna get is your pasty white bucket.
Can anybody else hear Kelly Clarkson since you've been gone in their head?
Yeah.
I like it. I like
Oh, I forgot to turn off the radio.
No,
Sorry, hang
yeah,
on.
turn that down.
There it is.
it. So I'm glad you're doing better than me, so I don't have to be a jerk anymore, so you can have all that. And you're right, man, you're right. We'll just make this easy. I may not be the best wrestler, the best technical guy, high flyer, anything, but I'll tell you what I will be, is I'm gonna be the best tonight.
All right. Well,
It's all got to happen tonight. It's not about reputation. It's not about the future. It's got to be about what happens in that ring tonight.
yep,
That's
absolutely.
correct. But I tell you what, I'm gonna do an old man a solid. You want your title match tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you tonight.
There it is.
But understand this, though. When I put you down for the 1, 2, 3, how about you do us a favor? Don't just stay away for 10 months. Just stay away.
So it's not exactly a loser leaves town, but
If you put me down for the 1, 2, 3, I'll drive the L train.
you know, when you get two guys like O'Shea and Joey Abel in the ring and ask them to tell each other what's on their minds, both these guys will not back down from it. So tonight, looks like the main event, we're going to have Joey Abel going against the silver-tongued one himself, O'Shea Edwards, for that Styles Championship. Should be a good time. We got a great card tonight, folks. And you know what? It's a special event and a special night for Joe and myself because this marks the 1-year anniversary that we've been with Pro Wrestling Ego, bringing you these commentaries each and every event. And we thank you guys for always tuning in to the podcast and tuning in to Pro Wrestling Ego to hear us stumble our way through most of these events.
The Styles title and the Pride title on the line against the Renegade Joey Abel. But now for our first match of the evening.
Yes.
Making his way to the ring, he is one half of Days of Rage, and he is accompanied to the ring by Jacob Lockhart. He is Riot.
Now this is interesting. We've seen Riot earlier tonight, but here's a man that we haven't seen in quite a while, and that's Jacob Lockhart making his return here to Pro Wrestling Ego. Welcome back, Jacob. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, it has been a number of months. Jacob Lockhart returning to the ring to manage Riot.
Yep.
Which is an interesting concept in and of itself, trying to manage a riot, but that is the task that is in front of Jacob Lockhart this evening. Jacob Lockhart has previously managed both the what were they called? Days of Rage.
Days of Rage.
I almost called them Riot Squad.
Oh,
I
no.
swear I almost did. And he was at one point managing the nightmare known as Jeremiah.
If
so
he
he has
could manage something like Jeremiah.
You know when to drop the chain. That's what.
Yeah.
Jay, you know this is where I belong. You guys miss me?
I think we're the only ones that missed him.
I'm fine with that.
I had to go and take care of some
It's a nice
business.
jacket, though. I like the
I've been
jacket.
traveling all over the country.
Yeah, it
playing
absolutely
music,
is.
and got a little extra change in my pocket now.
If you want to sponsor the house show, Jacob.
These board of directors
We'd
will
let you.
start listening to Jacob Lockhart
Walk in this room, start talking about your extra money.
and start letting
Right.
me add a little class around here. So I had my friend Riot here backing me up, you know, carrying around all this extra dollars. I don't want any of you
Your individual
greats
dollars.
coming up behind me.
Single bills.
Yeah.
Sweaty bra
Some
money.
of them are. Some of them are a little oily, but
Don't ask questions.
no one asks questions.
It smells like Jackson.
Oh my. I don't know that Riot can smell through that mask.
Nah, I wouldn't imagine. But he's not wrong. I mean, it does smell like that.
No, it's that chicken processing plant out in Byram.
Yep.
With Riot that has more class than anyone that's ever been in the Pro Wrestling Ego locker room.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He isn't?
Yeah. Yeah. See?
There it is.
Like I said, he's not wrong. Coming down from the where, Joe? The 504. Mr. Marvelous Monty Warbucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are being blessed.
Bow down.
the presence,
you
the
sanctimonious
marvelousness.
Scum.
Oh, Monty.
Who do you know that can pull off a pink feathered robe only to reveal a pink singlet underneath and rock it with such style as Monty Warbucks? I'll answer that for you. No one.
That is the correct answer. There's not even multiple choices on that one. It's just A,
in 20
Monty,
years,
B, Monty,
My
C,
music
Monty.
has never hit, and the people cheered.
It's a damn shame.
Never in 20 years music hits and a few of you cheered, and my stomach absolutely turned, and I threw up in my mouth to know that a bunch of Mississippi redneck morons would cheer for me. You are at the lowest level of the economic food chain. You can go to that single lot every day and go to the power plant while I sleep till noon, driving a convertible and cash checks. So what I need is for all of you Mississippi morons to sit there, shut up, and show me the respect I deserve when I take this robe off and show you what a real man looks like.
All right, everybody, moment of silence. Everybody watching at home, moment of silence. And the silence is
And
interrupted.
their opponents, representing the great state of Mississippi, they are Alex Graves, Wes Warren, and the manager, Cowboy
That's kind of an
Scott.
oxymoron.
They are
Great state of
the
Mississippi.
Cavemen!
Cowboy Scott bringing out the cavemen now. Mississippi's own.
It's kind of interesting that Scott is now assuming a new position. Scott had before been the ring announcer, but Scott is now kind of trying the managerial hand out for
Over the
size.
course of a number of weeks, he got himself involved with a feud with the left-hand path, and the cavemen came to his aid.
Right.
Scott had his back, so it only makes sense that he has their back and becomes their manager.
Absolutely.
I think their abilities, their strengths, their stick-to-itiveness, they fight hard, they fight through those strong battles, but having a ring general like with the
Like Cowboy
intelligence
Scott?
like Cowboy
Yeah.
Scott on the outside, that may be the missing ingredient that they've needed.
Ring general? I don't think he's ever been
Hey,
called
listen,
that before.
I'm just saying words. I don't even know what most of them mean.
You are drunk.
I thought you said
Jamoke.
we were having a wrestling match. I didn't know you let the junior high school out early.
Oh, Monty, it's true. It's so true.
You sit there and shut up.
Monty's pouring the tea out here.
It is summertime, so I guess 8th grade.
Joe, I should have
But
never
like
let
most
you
these
watch
people
Drag
who-
Race. I think that was my first mistake, is telling you that it even existed. Little do y'all know, Joe is out here in full drag. He's got it tucked and cinched
Listen.
to high heaven.
No one needs to know that.
No one
I was
needs to see
assured
it,
that this
but
would
I'm
just
standing
be-
next to you, and I have to.
Hey,
You do smell nice, though. I'm gonna give you that.
thank you very much. I'm just nice to not smell like Jackson.
That's the truth. Super Dave calling the shots in the ring tonight for the Cavemen
Riot.
versus Monty Warbucks and Riot.
Riot is starting off against Wes Warren. Ready for the lockup.
And there it is. Collar and elbow. Wes gets behind there, cinching in that hug. And Riot is out and got it reversed. Jacob Lockhart trolling the side. Cowboy Scott doing the same. Little reverse headlock down on the mat. Oh, and Riot gets his way out of that right
Nice
into an armbar.
Nice escape, almost a gator roll out of that.
Yeah, it's kind of impressive. Yeah, there's a hard check to the face. Riot misses. Wes is off. And up. Oh, my.
Oh.
Jacob just about got some right there. Welcome back, Jacob. Have a boot
Maybe
to the
a
head.
little bit out of practice.
Wes,
Got to
up
be in
and
the right
over.
position.
A little California roll. Down.
Delicious.
Very nice.
Hot buttered roll. What's that a thing? Is that a thing?
No,
No.
we're talking sushi and a hot yeast roll. What are you talking about?
You know, don't knock it till you try it. That's what I'm saying.
How about sushi and a hot yeast roll? That might
There
be
you
all
go.
right.
That's what I'm saying. Oh,
Right, says no. Keeps that headlock nice and tight. Little right to the eyes.
that's what. Sometimes you do what you got to do.
Monty with that blind tag.
Oh,
Yep. Monty's in the house.
that'll wake you up. That'll scramble your eggs.
Monty shoots him off, comes in for the corner.
Wow.
Good heavens. When you can hip toss Monty Warbucks, I think Wes has been working out a little bit. Alex Graves tagged in. Nice kick with a drop back.
Nice team maneuver there.
There's a 2 count on Monty.
Gonna take more than that.
Yeah, quite a bit more.
Cowboy Scott with some encouragement on the outside.
As well he should.
Oh,
There's some stank on that one.
go home and tell your mama about that one.
Alex gets it around. Tries to cinch it in there. Coming in for the tag. Nope. Monty shoots him off there. Ducks the clothesline. Comes back. Nice little Hurricane Rana right there. Oh my goodness. Alex showing off there for a
Monty
little
to
bit.
the outside. Alex has got that. He's got that eye to the outside. You got to keep an eye on this guy. Monty, take a look.
Alex, I'm not sure that's the smartest idea.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
Right on to Monty.
Monty just laid out on the parquet floor. Jacob going over to get a better look.
Ref back into the ring.
Both of the
Starting the
cavemen
count.
rolling Monty in. All right, here we go. Here's the 1, 2, and a quick kick from Riot.
Oh, Jacob Lockhart
Jacob
pulls him to the
out
outside.
and takes the powder.
Now
No.
Jacob's caught in between the cavemen, and here comes Scott.
Scott, don't get involved in this. Although Scott does have that single spur, so you never know what might happen. Alex with a shot to the face. Wes, same one.
He's not even a competitor in
Scott.
this match.
Hard elbow to Jacob. My God, this poor man didn't ask for any of this. This is the kind of response this guy gets for coming back.
That is the welcome you get at a Pro Wego show
I
here.
guess so. Meanwhile, back in the middle of the ring, Monty Warbucks going to town.
Sometimes that's what you got to do as a manager. You cause a distraction. Maybe you got to take a couple elbows. Maybe you got to get a kick.
Yep.
But it made that opportunity for Monty to get the advantage here.
Yep. Monty back firmly in control, tagging in Riot in the corner. Jacob still holding on to a couple of molars there.
I think he's trying to assemble his sunglasses.
Poor guy. Riot off, hard knee to the face. Alex kicks out.
Dave with the emphatic count there.
Super Dave doesn't play around.
Almost
He's got no
caught
time
him.
for it.
He almost launched himself halfway across the ring. Alex getting the stretch right now. Riot's got him with his knee right into that spine, twisting those arms back. He's got him right in the center of the ring, far enough away from the ropes where he can't get the break.
Yep, smart idea. Couple of gut checks from Graves. But Riot sends him right back down.
Drags him back to his corner.
Blind tag from Monty. Hard fist to the back of the head. Oh, and lets Wes have a little bit too.
I'm wondering exactly what cave it is that the cavemen live in.
Around here in Mississippi, you never know.
I'm not aware of many caves here.
No, I can't say that I am either.
Not for living anyway.
Maybe out there by the, I've seen a few out there by the Petrified Forest.
Can you be a caveman and have Twitter?
I mean, absolutely. There's so many Wi-Fi points around this town. I think it's fine.
Yeah, but you're a caveman. Like what?
Just because he's a caveman doesn't mean he's a troglodyte. He can still use social media.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob
Don't
getting involved.
pay no attention
right there
to
in the
Jacob
corner.
over there.
Scott,
Pay no
what are you going to do? Yeah, well, Scott's going to give him a little chase. This is where the Benny Hill music kicks in. I'm surprised Scott can gain purchase with those boots on the parquet floor.
He was drifting. You gave it some Tokyo drift around a couple of those corners. Meanwhile, Riot and Monty still have Alex Graves pinned to the center of the ring. He cannot get close enough for a tag, and they're just taunting him. Taunting Wes Warren right now.
Ooh, freight train coming through.
You do not want Monty
Oh,
full speed
no.
charging at you into the corner.
That's like the juggernaut.
There comes
Yeah,
Wes.
see, Wes
Dave
coming
holding
in.
Wes in.
Dave
Got suckered
trying
in by that
vain.
again.
Wes, do you not understand what's happening here?
See, if Scott were doing his job as a manager, he's got to be on top of something like
Scott's
that.
just
That's
hanging out over
that's-
there.
That's a young man's mistake right there. Monty's just exploiting the inexperience of the cavemen here.
And as many roads as Monty has traveled, it's not surprising.
Some of them are dirt roads.
Some paved, some gravel. Alex shot into the corner. Riot coming in with an elbow. Scott just pounding on the mat. I don't know if you know this, Joe, but the ring apron is the hardest part of the ring. I learned that a lot this
Where was
week.
that? Where did we find out about that?
Oh,
I was unaware.
I know. That's what I bring to this.
I would have thought it was the middle, but I am
be
wrong.
surprised. It's the apron.
Huh.
Riot bringing Alex back into the corner, asking Wes to come along. Monty, again with that blind tag. Monty favors the blind tag, which is odd for Monty considering he's so upfront about everything.
Well, that's really the way that Riot works as a
Oh,
tag team
Alex
partner.
comes in for that quick pin. Nope. Monty got a hold of him, rolls him over. Riot coming in, going up top.
Holding him down. Oh,
Beautiful splash. Nope, at it too.
I was just going to say that's the way that Riot works as a tag team partner. So often with his partner in Days of Rage, they favored the blind tag. You know, he's keeping into the action. He has a hold on Alex Graves here, and he pulls him back into the back to gets that blind tag. Oh,
Little chin check there for Riot. Riot falls right back into him.
not 100% sure Riot knows where he is right now, but
He knows enough to keep Alex Graves away from
pulling him.
Wes Warren.
pulling him back again. Like I said, reaches back for that blind tag.
Wes Warren is going to hurt himself. Monty is going to taunt him.
Monty is impressed. I think he was giving them the applause there. And,
Yeah.
you know,
Don't ever say that Monty isn't appreciative of talent and gumption.
okay, I promise I will never say that.
Thank you.
Jacob earning his paycheck.
Yep. Oh. Now hang on a second. Did my eyes just deceive me? Did Dave put hands on Monty?
That is what it looked like, but Monty was certainly being quite forward with our friend Dave.
My goodness, what is going on?
All decorum is just falling
Just
apart
out
here.
the window. Woo! That'll
Call
wake
this
you
a
up.
tea party. He was pouring tea earlier, and now the queen would be so dissatisfied.
That was the Queen's bollocks.
That's-
Oh,
I'm
Alex coming back with a little ferocity of his own.
so confused by
Monty's
that phrase.
got him up
Oh.
and got him back down.
Now, as bad as things look for the cavemen right now,
Right.
this is exactly the kind of beating that Alex Graves finds a way to muster that, that second, that third, that fourth wind out of.
I mean, yeah.
And that's why Monty's trying to stomp it out of him right now.
Yep. You can
Dave
call
trying to
Monty
keep
the
Riot
government because he's trying to keep a Mississippi man down. Back into the corner. Keep a little distance there. Oof.
Monty's going to ring the bell for himself.
Probably so. Riot back in. Little gut check there. Backs into Riot. Riot's going to put him up and
Oh,
down.
my. That back
One,
drop.
2, 2.5. Cowboy Scott still invested in his boys.
Riot's got his knee in the lower back there. He's giving him that
just
stretch.
stretching that out, man. I've been on the receiving end of a few of those in my time, and man, it does not feel good.
Scott trying to get the crowd into this.
Yep. All right, Riot's backed into the corner. Holding on to Alex. Wearing him down. Deposits him on the top rope. Soften him up a little bit there. Ooh.
Oh, Alex dropped to the outside there. Baseball slide right into the head.
Good night, Alex. Thanks for joining us.
Only
Alex on the
problem is
floor.
here, he let him drop to the outside. This would be a 1-2-3 right now.
It certainly would. Absolutely right. Wes.
See, that
just
would be
hanging
3
out.
if you just had him
Yeah.
in the.
If I were Wes, I'd be going over there
Nobody's
checking on
looking
my
at
partner.
Wes.
Oh, Wes grabs a cup of ice, throws it in the face of Jacob Lockhart. Sorry, not Wes, Alex. I apologize.
Alex is doing everything for himself here.
Ow. It's tenderizing those ribs.
Comes Riot up onto the second rope. Not where Alex Graves want to be right now.
Alex, you may want to hang on, brother. You're about to go for a trip.
Oh,
My goodness. Right onto that jagged ice. Thank you, Dave. Get that ice out of there. That's all we need.
Well, I mean, that way it brings down the swelling, right?
Like if
Just
you're-
instantly.
Like you're in New Japan.
When you pummel the ice into someone's lower back, it soothes
Instant
it more than
soothing.
it hurts. I think that's very helpful on the part of Riot.
you do.
He's assisting in the healing process. He's
Joe,
a healer.
do you even believe it? Wes has been tagged in. Wes is coming in against Monty. Joe, do you believe anything that you say?
I believe everything that I say.
You really shouldn't. Wes got Monty up. Oh my goodness. Little fisherman suplex for his trouble.
but
Right,
there's
coming
going to
in.
be some other trouble.
Right, sends him
West
out.
to the outside. Perhaps Riot has some other healing medicinal processes that he'd like to help Wes Warren with.
Monty slowly getting back up. Alex Graves in the ring, even though he is not the intended man, but nevertheless,
It's Monty and Wes are the legal men right
yeah,
now, right?
as far as I know, Alex is sent off. Sunset flip.
Oh.
Monty with the drop. I saw Alex's life flash before my eyes. That wasn't good.
It was not a good life.
Wes coming in.
Oh,
Big kick to the side of that. And Monty says, no, thank you. Oh, my. Send him out, Monty. There you go. Right into the lap of somebody on the front row. That front row gets closer and closer every week to the ring.
I think it used to be on the other side of the ring.
Oh, Alex comes around. Wes
Wes
makes
is
his
up
way
top.
to the top. Riot, not up yet. Oh, my. Wes cross body onto his own partner.
Caveman on caveman.
Cowboy Scott can't believe it. I can't believe it either. Monty gets him. There we go. Good night, Wes. 1, 2, 3.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Monty and Riot get the victory over the cavemen.
With their manager, Jacob Lockhart.
Riot, they are Lockhart Enterprise.
Lockhart Enterprise. Very interesting. Well, the cavemen tried, but it's their own folly that brought them down. Congratulations to Monty and Riot, and congratulations and welcome back to Jacob Lockhart. Jacob going over to have a couple of words with Cowboy Scott, and Scott is not interested.
Scott, you always gotta have good manners here. You gotta shake those hands.
No, that's all right.
Well, I'm really genuinely surprised the cavemen get the loss here tonight after some miscommunication between what is a solid tag team. Usually they don't make errors like that.
No, absolutely not. But for some reason, well, no, hang on. Scott coming in the ring, talking to his boys. Now,
Oh, no, this is-
listen, y'all don't need to do this. You guys are friends.
This is
Oh, Ursa coming in. Ursa Major slamming Alex down. What is going on here? Ursa grabs him up and puts him down. My goodness. Well, if Ursa is around, that must mean that Stardust is close by. Yeah, well, speak of the
Majors
devil.
here just taking out everybody. There seemed to be some disharmony here between the cavemen, and then Ursa Major just comes out and takes out everybody. And now here he is.
From the stir ship.
You did it perfectly, my Ursa Major. And let this be a lesson to everybody. This will happen again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, again, again. We will rip and tear until it is done, until we get the respect we deserve, until you whimpering, mewling turd serpents, until you
My
fall
goodness.
in line.
Strong words from the Stardust. And Ursa just standing tall.
Now let me tell all of you, actually, about a brand new life coaching endeavor.
All right.
It's called Sturgate. And
Sturgate,
it
oh
helps you
my.
become a better person. It helps you become a winner, like me. Because, well, you're halfway there.
Oh, nicely done.
Really? I think not. I think not. I am a bronzed Adonis. And you, round friend, are a fool, a worthless loser. But
He's not talking a lot now.
you can be better. You all can be undefeated, like me.
It's true, he is undefeated here at Pro Wrestling Ego.
I've never lost. And you can never lose too. If you put your faith in me now. Put your faith
Alex Graves still on the floor.
Stardust. Loading Doug! Bow your heads! Cody doesn't want it back. I am a veritable wrestling god. And you will worship me as such. And you too can be winners. Yes, it's true. I will do a tech talk about it, and you're all invited to come, so that you too can find faith again. You, sir, have you heard the good news of Stardom? Sorry? Really?
I don't know what that guy said.
I still don't.
The man he used to be thought that too. Shaky McMullen thought that too.
Yeah.
And now, he can't stop winning. And let this be a lesson to all of these offensively mundane men up there and all of you disgustingly ordinary simpletons. He cannot be reasoned with. He cannot be bargained with. He doesn't feel fear or pity or remorse, and he absolutely will not stop ever until you are dead.
Wrong, strong words.
Now, feed my Ursa Major. Deliver him a target.
Stardust. Sorry, Stardust.
How dare you, sir?
I know.
It's so
apologize.
weird to put those two phrases together.
I know, right? Who
For
would've thunk it?
Stardust. So
Stardust.
now they're calling out another competitor to take on Ursa Major right now.
Brandon Cash, new to the scene here at Ego, coming to take on Ursa Major. Not sure that's necessarily the brightest idea, but this guy doesn't know any better.
I think at this point it would take somebody who doesn't know exactly what's going on with Stardust. Not that anybody truly understands.
No,
what's
no
going
one
on with
really
Stardust,
understands
But it
it.
has to be somebody coming in from the outside to just walk down the stairs and think you've got a shot at this right now.
I mean, it's very true. And we know nothing about this guy, so we're going to have to wait and see what exactly he can bring to the table. Obama's in the ring, calling for the bell. And here we go. Stardust out amongst the plebeians. There we go. Locked up.
Brandon Cash going around to the behind Ursa.
Ooh.
Oof.
Stiff elbow to the face. Cash doing his level best.
And it would seem like that Cash is coming in here expecting a wrestling match. And
not gonna
I
happen.
think he's just not fully aware of
Poor
what he's
guy.
about to get, which is a full-on pummeling
Yeah.
at the hands of Ursa Major.
Yep, absolutely. So here we go. Cash.
Hanging on pretty well right now,
Yeah,
though.
Not doing bad. Ursa sends him off. Shoulder tackle from hell. Cash is down. He might want to stay there. High kick to the face. Just staying on him. Ruthless aggression. Thy name is Ursa Major. And Stardust just jaw-jacking in Cash's face.
Stomp right to the center of Cash right there. Oh,
What's the best way to take a car out of service is take off the wheels. That is exactly what Ursa Major's doing.
oh,
Just
that
wrenching
block.
into that knee.
that is a,
Now, rope break.
yeah, you gotta.
Obama, get on it. There we go. Stardust has given Ursa Major at least enough consciousness to know when to break from the ropes. And that's good.
Stardust seems to be whispering something in Brandon Cash's ear.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but
I was
it's
gonna say,
probably not positive
it's
for
probably
him.
not a good thing. Stardust just staying right on
You know,
it.
most managers are there to encourage their guy. That's not really what Stardust does so much. He's there
Hip toss
to,
across the ring.
to help get into the mind of the opponent, and
Yeah.
that's what's.
Well,
so
Ursa
that-
doesn't
and
need-
in the mind of Ursa.
Ursa doesn't necessarily need any coaching or any
Well, not
encouragement.
anymore. It
He
seems
is
like
focused.
it seems that the training, the Sturgate training,
Yep.
seems to be pretty rooted into Ursa Major at this point.
I wonder if they serve a lot of Kool-Aid there.
You
Shoulder
gotta believe
right
that
in the
they
midsection.
just have a cooler that's like endless.
Just, Cash on the ground.
I'm
Stardust
thinking of signing up. I'm not gonna lie.
smiling in the corner,
Look what Ursa Major can do! Put
encouraging the audience.
Stardust!
I mean, Cash has tried to have a couple of moments of offense, but it was short-lived at best. Ursa cinching in that bear hug that is so aptly named.
The Ursa hug.
The Ursa hug, yeah. Jeez Louise. Yeah, 1, 2. And Cash somehow has the wherewithal to kick out at 2.
And you
I'm
gotta,
not sure
you
that
gotta,
was wise.
gotta question the wisdom
Yeah.
of kicking out at 2 at this point. Ursa Major rolls him out of the ring. Brandon Cash gonna get a moment to sort of collect his bearings, but you got to believe that his bearings are all busted apart and in a small brown paper
Just
sack at this point.
Ground to pulp. So, Ursa Major
Here
making
comes
his way
Ursa.
out.
This is what you don't want. You have a
Stardust
ref in the ring who's
laughing.
gonna temper what Ursa Major's gonna do.
Yeah.
But when you're on the outside, there's literally anything.
Cash right into the corner. Well, see, Obama's still keeping the quota. Ursa just pointing at him.
I think he's telling the ref to look to the stirs.
I wish he would sometimes.
He's pointing up to the stirs.
He wasn't pointing up, he was pointing at
At?
the ref.
I got a bad angle here. Up.
Stardust taking Cash over to the pool table. Brandon Cash, we thank you for coming, but you might want to keep this video as a memory since you won't remember
just
it.
long enough. Ursa rolls in just to stop the count.
Smart.
Come back, get himself some more cash.
Head full of that hair. This is not good. Sends him down on the floor. Ursa just told him to sit up just a little bit. Oh, a solid kick to the
Yikes.
face.
Ouch.
Man. Ursa, again,
Ursa's
in and
back out.
Well, Stardust has a point there. All right. Somehow Cash still rallying.
He's got some heart, you know. You
Yeah,
got to
I'll
hand
give
it to
him.
Cash, but,
Yeah.
but I think it's about something of his own is going to get handed to him in a second here.
Here we go.
Oh.
Just boot to the face. Oh, he's about to snap that shoulder out of socket. Cash, tap, brother. You might need that arm sometime soon.
Cash refusing to tap out at this point. But Stardust giving him a mouthful.
Yeah, always.
There comes Cash.
Yep.
There
My
he goes.
goodness. Little leg sweep there. Cash still able to stand. Good for him. 1.5.
Yeah, you got to get on top of that. You get that change of momentum. Sometimes you can sneak a 3 count in there.
Sometimes, but not
not
against
this
the
time.
bear. Cash is up and down. Kind of a modified bulldog there. It's impressive. Don't give him a chance, Cash. Come on, there you go. 1, 2, out of 2.
You got to get on him, Cash. No, he's taking quite a beating, but
Yeah.
this is his momentum right now. He can't let it slip out of his hands.
Oh,
And there it goes.
big deposit.
Slam down.
1, 2, 3.
And there it is.
Well,
And
Cash, it was a pleasure having you here.
the Ursa Major!
Valiant effort there at the end. Tried to catch that second win, but just couldn't ride it.
Yep. And still undefeated,
Brandon
Ursa Major.
Cash laid out,
Yep.
looking to the stirs.
Yep. Stardust proud of his progeny, as well he should be. Shaky McMullen was impressive when he was shaky. And now as the bear, Ursa Major, he is damn near unstoppable.
Stardust and Ursa Major putting everybody at Pro Wrestling Eagle on notice. You cannot take your eyes off the stirs here at Pro Wrestling Eagle.
No, sir.
Ursa Major leaving a path of destruction behind him. Lays out the cavemen. Both Alex Graves and Wes Warren. And Brandon Cash left in the middle of the ring.
All right,
Give it up
Cash.
There he is.
There we go.
Cash. What a
Some
great
appreciative
effort.
claps for Brandon Cash. Thanks for coming, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take this time to remind you of our sponsors. Fourth and Gold Cafe, right next door for the best pizza in town.
Pretty good food. I've
Check out
enjoyed their
Fourth and
pizza over
Gold.
It
there.
is good stuff.
We haven't
Some
tried their
nice
wings
pizza.
yet.
Enterprises,
We have not.
We might
Derby
do that sometime.
Design,
I might have to do that.
Safe Flight Auto Glass.
Chuck McMullen walking
We got a
behind
few more
Jay.
info, my picker. Also, Stephen
Oh, that
James
guy.
with Allstate for all your
It's like having your own little shadow.
Something.
insurance needs.
While Jay is taking a chance to pay the bills, we'll pay the bills ourselves. If you guys would like to hear more from us, you can find us on Twitter at houseshow_Corey.
I'm at House Show _Joe. You can catch us for WWE recaps and Four Corners segments every week.
Yep,
And then once a month after the pay-per-views, we do wrap-ups after those.
absolutely.
And we're here for Pro Wrestling Ego for all of their shows and for recaps of those shows.
We thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back in just one moment.
Be here, but we're going to bring down Mr. Dax Anthony.
But we had a nice long intermission there, and I finished my business.
Remind you, July the 28th, we will be right back here at the Hideaway with Fight Night 4.
Nobody want to hear about your business, Joe.
I'm just telling you it's finished. And describing the rest of the process.
I don't want
Your next match is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Making his way to the ring
Obama.
from the
Good
great
left.
state of Alabama, he is Big
Mama Obama.
KG.
Big K coming down. Always a pleasure. Well, for us, not necessarily for him.
Big K making his way over from Louisiana. He's got some instructions for Jay Andrews.
I think they played the wrong music.
Try this one more time from the state of Alabama, Big KG.
I don't know. I don't know what
Maybe he moved.
happened. He may have. All right, here he comes again. Big K. We've seen many times. K having some words with Jay.
Correction, Big KG.
Oh, okay, so Jay didn't announce it correctly. See?
Listen, this man is a professional. He has a way
sure
that
about
he
that?
has asked to be introduced.
I mean,
It's really not too hard.
no, listen, I
The
understand.
man has 4 letters in his name. If you mispronounce,
Yeah, no, I mean, you're absolutely
I mean,
right.
if you count the space as a character.
I
but,
don't, ever. Why would I?
I mean, you don't count. So that's.
How dare you, sir?
Cut the music!
Oh,
Cut it!
no, come on, Kay.
Listen, you idiot.
It would appear that
Well, that
Dylan
is-
Cook doesn't
Dylan
really
Cook
need
doesn't-
his
yeah.
music. He's
Nope,
just going to
Dylan's
come out
like,
and
you
do
know
his
what?
thing.
Fine.
Opponent, the Dream Chaser, Dylan Cook.
Excellent. Good to see you, Dylan.
Was that the bell?
I think it was the bell. It wasn't very
It
emphatic.
was like the bell was whispered. It's like, ring, ring. A little bit of a stare down
Yeah, I
here in the
was about to
center
say,
of the
there's
ring.
something going on here.
And have themselves a little conversation about how this needs to go. And they'll lock up. Here we go. Big K able to wrap that big arm around Dylan Cook's head. Oh, nice hip toss.
All right, so we're
Slowing the action down
jockeying for
pretty,
position. Yeah,
pretty seriously here.
it's okay.
Big K just applying that muscle right now. Dylan Cook wrapping his legs around Big K's head. Oh,
All right, easy, boys.
wow, that was
Good
a nice
heavens.
quick hip toss there from Dylan Cook. Yeah, sometimes you can get that sneaky pin just by giving that hip toss and getting those shoulders down.
Yeah, absolutely. Kay's got that vice around his head.
Returning the favor here into that leg lock.
Nice out there, Dylan. Very nicely done. Audience not really sure what to make of
Time
this.
to come up with a new plan here.
Yep. All right. Dylan across the back there. Brings him back down. I wouldn't be surprised if Dylan Cook has a bit of a background in amateur wrestling.
Definitely showing some nice technique here.
Yep.
Big K
And
taking
K.
some time.
Yep, take a little powder.
You know, over the past couple of programs we've had here, we've seen a turn in Big K with
Yeah.
with a new attitude coming towards the ring. Definitely, he's been having some conversations with his friend O'Shea Edwards, and definitely been bringing a lot more attitude to the ring.
Sitting under that learning tree, as it were.
And sometimes, it's part of the strategy is to take a little bit of extra time and come up with a new plan.
Sure, absolutely.
This plan's not working out well, though, as Dylan Cook's throwing hands at him in the corner.
Cook has got that aggression that is always nice to see. Staying on top of Big K, wearing him down.
Gosh.
Quick shot to the chest, waking him up a bit there.
Whew. That'll scramble your eggs.
You want to stick with that?
I will,
Okay,
because it will.
sure.
As soon as it doesn't,
All right.
I will drop it.
You'll drop it. I hear you. Cook with some hard shoulders right into the midsection. Soften them up, breaking that wind. Well, let's hope they're not breaking wind. And you know what?
That's a whole different attack.
Maybe I've been drinking. Oh, Dylan to the outside.
Hard shoulder into
Obama going
that
to check on him.
ring post.
And Big K's going to check on him, too. How
Well,
nice.
just out of good sportsmanship. And reminding everybody
Reminding
that you
everybody.
can purchase some merchandise
Yeah,
over at the merch
exactly.
table in the corner.
For
Ooh,
him.
I swear I looked away for a second and it looked like he smacked somebody in the audience.
No.
I was like, wow, we really turned a corner here at Pro Wrestling Ego. Big K breaks up that count.
Yep.
Oh,
Good heavens. Sent down.
he's just straightening him out, putting that other shoulder into the other ring post. Now you just knock his other two shoulders into the other two ring posts and you're good to go.
Cameraman almost in the way there. K's in. There's
Nobody
6.
ever checks to see if the cameraman's got something.
I don't think the cameraman does. He's got a camera.
Well, that's a foreign
Come on,
object,
Cook.
isn't it? It's probably made
There's
in
the 8 count.
Japan.
Dylan Cook slowly making his way in. Ref broke the count. Dylan up and over with the sunset.
Big K fighting out of it. Just laying the fist down now, Big K. Stomping him down.
Like a mud hole.
K still taking his time here.
K, I don't think is in any rush.
Not really, but in his slow pace, especially if he keeps on top of Dylan Cook here. Dylan, he usually works at a faster speed. This really takes him out of the rhythm of what he's doing, as long as K can keep on top of him here.
We shall see.
Throwing elbows into his midsection, goes off the ropes. Goes for that pin. 1, 2. Cook kicks out. Dylan seems to be in a bad way right now, hugging
Dylan's-
that bottom rope
Dylan's
there.
not doing the best.
He's just begging for mercy, which he is not going to get out of Big K.
Ever. Ever.
He spins him over, arm over the top, and here we go, taking him for the ride. Up and over, nice suplex. Big K, 1, 2, up. Cook kicks out again at 2.
Oof. Good heavens. All right, K to the corner. Coming in.
Oh,
A little rear view right there. Cook looks on Dream Street. I'm not sure there's much left in that tank. 1, 2. Nice ring awareness. Cook grabbing that bottom rope. The lifeline, as it were. Johnny Lerman starting a
has-
"You Suck" chant.
but it would make it seem as though Kurt Angle has arrived. He's singing the Kurt Angle theme song there.
I don't get it. Let's
But I gotta
concentrate
say
on what's
that
going on in the ring. Dylan Cook
a lot
with
of the things that
spinning
Johnny
elbow.
Lerman says and does, I don't really get. But
Yeah, that's okay. We still love Johnny all the same. Dylan
he
trying
brings
for
a lot of
another one.
enthusiasm, and as long as he brings that to the party,
You know, Kay has definitely adopted a more bruiser style, and you can see him constantly taking Cook down to the mat, just bashing him about with those closed fists. A lot more of a brawler, a bruiser type, and I think it kind of suits Kay well.
He's very measured. He's measuring Cook up right now. Cook better look out, because here it comes.
Nope. Nice duck.
And he did. He kept his eye up.
Oh,
Spinning
again with that
discus.
spinning.
Lariat.
Takes him over. Uh-oh.
Cook going to the outside now. He's
When he
making the
goes
climb.
outside, he's going up. Oh. A little bit of a elevated elbow drop there. 1, 2. No, sir. 2.5. Gonna take a little bit more.
Yeah, Cook's got to get moving here.
Yeah.
His speed is usually something that works for him. He can't
Standing
really
drop kick.
just take a nap here on Big K. He's working on Big K's timetable.
2. Again, 2 count. Cook getting a little bit frustrated there. Also a little bit winded. We're going to see if he can pull it back together. Pulls down that knee pad. Something's about to happen here. Nope. Misses. K just swats it away. There it is. Coming in. No! Big K ducks it. Sends
K
him up.
tosses him up.
Slam.
Oh, my.
Let's see it.
That is a powerful
1,
slam.
2, 3.
And that is it for Dylan Cook.
K proving that slow and steady wins the race.
And that's just what happens here. Inside
Yep.
that squared circle, when you get somebody working on your timetable, you have got the advantage.
Absolutely
Especially
right.
with two wrestlers like this. Big K's got that measured approach. Cook really goes quickly. If you can slow him down, that takes him out of his rhythm.
Yep.
I want you to listen to me. And listen to me well. Since you and everybody in here, all these redneck idiots,
Yeah.
can never get my name right, you don't have the privilege of calling me Big K anymore.
Okay.
Do you understand? Now, from here on out, you and all these white golfs will know me as Kelvin Heights. Can you say that?
I can't.
Are you too stupid to say that? Look at me. Can you say that? Show me the respect that I deserve and say my name.
I mean, Joe, did you catch it?
It's Kelvin.
Kelvin is all I got. And Kay, we wanna be nice here.
Shut up! Shut up! You're confusing him!
Jay Andrews is easy to confuse, people.
Jay, honestly,
you gotta help a brother out
I
here.
like Jay a lot, but
Jay
yeah.
Andrews is a confused man.
My name.
Kelvin, double whopper with a side of fries.
That's just disrespectful.
Big KG!
I think he's got a legitimate gripe. You called this man in here, you're going to put him in your promotion, you get his name right.
Yeah.
Hey! Burger King! Burger King! Burger King! Burger
That's just
King!
mean.
Burger King! Burger King!
Now, if he got an official sponsorship, that would be another thing.
This is very true.
And if he had the robe and the giant plastic mask.
But could you really wrestle in that mask? That mask
Who
is,
cares at that point?
Okay.
Your job, you've
Your
earned
job.
your money
No,
just
yeah.
coming down the stairs in the thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, again, Big K is the winner over Dylan
All
Cook.
right, guys, we're going to have a heavy
Dylan Cook did a great job. I really enjoyed Dylan.
He usually does. I mean, honestly, Dylan Cook, hard hitting, great moveset, just wasn't able to pull it through tonight.
Got out of his rhythm.
Right out in the lobby, they gave away some free gifts. If you didn't get those free gifts, they may have some more. But for all your auto glass repair needs, check out Safelight in Pearl, Mississippi. Also, Allstate Insurance with Stephen James. No Limit Jiu-Jitsu. Fourth and Goal Sports Bar. McCullough.
You know, it is our
Enterprise.
anniversary,
Derby
Jay. The least you
Designs,
can do is
and
give
the
us a
best
shout out
photographer
on the
here tonight.
mic.
I just have this feeling
Lawrence.
we're not going to get that shot.
Jay, I'm right here. Jay,
Want to remind you,
These
July
guys.
the 28th, right back here at the Hideaway, Fight Night 4. And on to our next match is a triple threat matchup with one fall with a 1 hour time limit.
Triple threat matchup. Here it goes.
here we go.
From Gainesville, Georgia.
We got some new blood here coming into the ring.
He is the outlaw, Josie Quinn!
The outlaw Josie Quinn making his way down. Yeah, all right. I don't know what that was. That's okay. Got the American flag on his duster.
The outlaw, Josie Quinn. Looks like a man who's here to do some business.
Well, why else would he be here, Joe?
Clean up,
Joe, honestly.
sightseeing.
In Jackson, what are you going to see?
Well, we have several museums. We have a great art museum. Right now, the International Ballet
Jesus, here we
competition
go.
is in town.
Yep.
Don't talk to me about how there's nothing in Jackson. There's stuff in Jackson, son.
It's not that there's nothing in Jackson. It's just the fact that somebody would be coming here to do some sightseeing that makes me wonder.
Hey, you'll see some stuff, especially in certain parts of Jackson. We have an extensive pothole collection,
Making his
Well, we
way.
sure do.
world-class pothole collection. I think you could make a tour around town.
Joshua O'Hagan coming down.
Oh, here he is, Joshua O'Hagan.
Joe, I would say I was sorry for cutting you off, but I'm not. Joshua O'Hagan coming out, and it's always a good time when Joshua is here.
Always.
I think so. Last time I saw him was fighting Chuck for Chuck's last match out in Byram. Or no, it was right here, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, that may be a beef that I have with this man. He made Chuck go away.
No, it's not that he made him go away. That's not true. It's pull of the cards. O'Hagan following the camera person. Nothing wrong with a little, little Irish jig there. All right.
I do remember O'Hagan. He's got a lot of energy.
Yeah, he does.
Pretty silly guy.
He is a silly guy, but I like him a lot. Coming out right now, Dax Anthony. All right. Dax Anthony been all around this nation, wrestling for multiple promotions. Impressive guy to catch.
He's going around the ring right now,
Shaking babies, kissing hands.
slapping babies.
I don't think he's slapping a baby.
Oh, there's got one kid. He's small.
You just pointed at the biggest guy.
I certainly did.
All right,
I mean, from here, he's the size of a baby.
probably. Dax Anthony, Joshua O'Hagan, and Josie Quinn in this three-way match right here at the Hideaway in Jackson,
Everything I know
Mississippi.
about these three guys is this is going to be a real clash of styles here. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Josie Quinn staring off into the abyss, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's coming from,
I don't
but I don't know if any of us want to find
I
out.
don't think so.
You got O'Hagan in the corner who's going to bring all kinds of energy and lots of fun. It's going to be hard to
Shenanigans,
see
as it were.
shenanigans, see if he actually focuses and get into this match because Dax Anthony is ready to go.
Yes, he is.
Stretching it out right now.
Super Dave checking him out.
Everybody jawing around to everybody.
Yep. and now see that I told you, O'Hagan, he likes to have fun. Giving Super David a little attaboy there.
Maybe he could go on a sightseeing tour of Jackson.
You know what? After the show, why don't you approach him and ask him if he would like you to be his tour guide?
I didn't say I wanted to be the tour guide. I just
No, you kind of.
I said there's things to look at. That's all I said. The Outlaw rolling to the outside. See what I did there? The Outlaw is on the outside. I did
Yeah.
that on purpose.
No,
it's
I
a
know.
literary thing.
Yeah, I know, Joe. I know.
Literary. He's
so,
now having a seat. Did that man pay admission?
Josie Quinn. Well, not necessarily, but Josie Quinn taking a.
And then there's these two suckers in the middle going to beat each other up and wait for him to swoop in.
O'Hagan in control right now.
Doesn't take a lot of
Locking in that
mentality
wrist.
here to think about this for a second.
Joe, there's a match going on in the
There
middle of the
is.
ring right
There's
now.
a match going on, and one of the competitors is sitting on the outside just waiting to pummel whoever is left standing.
More power to him, you know.
I think he's a genius. These other two idiots, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's okay. I'm here to call the shots. O'Hagan got him around the waist there. All right.
Anthony turns it around on him.
Yep. That's what's going on.
Calling for some fresh wings. You can deliver up 2 dozen up here to the booth.
No. He said wrestling.
No, he said fresh wings. I prefer it my way.
I kind of prefer it your way, too. O'Hagan
They're really just
keeping
yelling
that
wrestling?
arm towards the back.
Do you normally
And a
do
little
that? You just
attaboy.
shout at the event that you're at? Concert!
Hey, maybe we should. Music.
Wrestling!
Hey.
Church!
I don't think that would be, well,
Funeral!
that might go over pretty well.
Just to let everybody know.
Start the
we
Mexican
are-
wave at a
we
funeral.
are at a funeral. These two guys
All right,
just sort of
Dax
trading
shoots him off.
headlocks for a while.
Duck down, up and over, and a hard kick to the chest.
I'm telling you, I don't trust this Josie Quinn guy. He is in the outside, and he is putting it together. He's seeing everything that's happening, and now
Yep.
he's sliding in.
Yep.
Here he comes.
Josie. Big duck.
And he
Oh,
tossing that duck, and Anthony over the side, but here he comes with the kick.
solid kick to the back of the head of the Outlaw. Shoulder block. Woo! Very nice sunset.
Yeah.
And O'Hagan
There
does
goes
the
O'Hagan.
drive-by. Never a dull moment right now, kids. If you're not out here at the Hideaway,
There's some kicks.
you should be.
I'm here.
Yeah, you sure are. Very nice.
Can you take the,
Modify-
the depression out of your
little
voice
leg-
when you say that?
Little leg cross there from O'Hagan. No, I really can't.
Oh, knee to the back of the head.
Dax getting roughed up, but Josie over there in the corner just biding his time. Oh, very nice. Almost a Pele kick. There we go.
Just tossing O'Hagan off.
Josie decided he wanted a piece.
This man needs some fists.
Yep, O'Hagan pulls Josie up. The Outlaw lets him know that he does not appreciate it. Meanwhile, Dax is able to get back up. Comes in. Cleans little
Ooh.
house. Nope. Oh, Hagan up and out. Dax into the corner. Slingshots him off and gets shot
Whoa.
himself right into the area. Oh, man.
We can put some
That
stank
Josie-
on that.
Oh. Josie got a boot for his troubles. Once again, nice.
Oh,
And a
nice
receipt.
slide. Pulls Dax down and slides him to the outside. This is
Oh,
where
my
Josie
goodness.
goes to work.
Quinn just marinating and tenderizing that chest.
Told you he was here for some business.
Yeah.
And the business happens to be outside the ring.
O'Hagan with a rake to the back. Another quick chop. A little double axe handle.
Everybody seems to be taking care of Dax Anthony right now.
And meanwhile, Dave is just asking him to get back in the ring. That's all he wants.
His needs are simple.
He is a simple man.
But he should probably start counting at some point. I'm just.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
O'Hagan.
Oof. Head
You know, that's
bouncing
on the
off.
hardest part of the ring right there.
You shut up. I didn't know that. Who is your source?
There was been some scientific studies. There was a report that came out of Harvard that said that right there, the apron,
Is the hardest part of the ring. The Outlaw getting in a couple of quick shots. Dave,
Kick to the hip.
is this just no DQ? What are we doing, Dave?
I don't know if it can be DQ if it's a triple
If it's a
threat.
triple threat, maybe not. I'm a little rusty. O'Hagan just taking a breather there.
Dax just throwing arms,
Quinn going
not
after
connecting
Anthony
with
there.
anybody.
Yep. All right.
There's one.
There it is. Now he woke up.
As soon as those suckers get close enough,
There
those
we go,
elbows
Dax.
he's throwing is
Oh, nice.
Josie Quinn levels O'Hagan.
Oh, no. Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
my. Is that the softest part of the ring?
You shut your dirty pirate
Oh.
hooker mouth. How about a little bit of a double
It's a
trouble
little
there?
bit harder when there's another person there.
Yeah. All right, so let's get back into the ring.
Quinn
Whispering
doing
to the wind.
Whispering to the wind. I don't know what that means.
Calling upon his ancestors. I don't know what he's doing. It's scary, kind of.
Calling fireflies. He's
Pulls him back. Dax.
drops
Brings
him
him back
over.
over.
Here comes Quinn. Oh,
Beautiful
drops
clothesline.
him down.
European uppercut. Quinn on the ropes. Shot off. Very
wow.
nice.
Nice kicks from Dax Anthony. He's got the energy now, and he's definitely got the crowd back into this match.
Up and coming in. All right.
Nice. Little gymnastics there.
Yeah.
I
O'Hagan.
feel like I should be holding up a card that says 8.5. I'm not giving him a 10 for that.
No, the German judge wouldn't either.
Nope. Lousy Germans.
Hey, now listen. I
I
know
don't
some
mean
very
them
fine
as a
Germans.
people.
Okay.
I just mean
the
like
judge.
all Germans everywhere.
Wow.
What?
Joe,
Did
you
I-
are of German descent.
I mean me. I'm German. I can say that.
Wow, it's like that. Okay. Dax up off the
Oh,
top.
my.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
The awareness of Josie Quinn right there. Saw what was happening, was not having it.
All
Wow.
right, here we go. Josie's got him up onto the top rope. Oh, little, how's your father?
Drops him back down.
The Tree of Woe.
Like,
Oh, Josie got him in the midsection. He's going to send.
Here comes O'Hagan.
Nice.
Oh.
Dax was able to duck out of it.
or up.
Yep, sure.
Oh,
Oh, right into O'Hagan.
wow. Josie Quinn just tossing Dax Anthony, stomping him down. That was nasty.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Dragging O'Hagan out. Now what's he going to do?
We never know. A little inverted there. Crosses his arms. Two. Oh! Dax with a square shot right on the chin of Josie Quinn.
Dax calling for it. Oh, my.
Good heavens. One,
One.
2, 3. That is it. Dax
And
Anthony, your winner.
Dax Anthony!
I tell you, Joe, that was a hell of a
Wow,
thing. Really well done on all their parts. Josie Quinn just not quick enough to get in there and bring up that pin on Joshua O'Hagan, and Dax Anthony is your winner. I'll say this, I hope that all three of these gentlemen make their way back here to Jackson, Mississippi soon. Very impressive outing tonight right here at the Hideaway.
Nice debut for Dax Anthony and for Josie Quinn here. Good to see Joshua O'Hagan back. I hope that his surgery to repair all of his bones goes well.
Right?
Dax taking his curtain call here.
Once again, we are out here at the Hideaway with Pro Wrestling Ego for Unfinished Business. The main event coming up next. Joey Abel fighting against the man, the silver-tongued demon himself, O'Shea Edwards.
If you want to talk about this match as you're watching it, you can at Pro Wrestling Ego on just about all of your social media platforms.
Absolutely.
You can hashtag Pro Wrestling Ego, hashtag Pride of the South. You can talk to us at House Show Pod.
Make some noise, guys.
Super Dave back again.
I want to remind you one more time of the sponsors: Safe Light Auto Repair, Allstate, Stephen James.
And while he's mentioning his sponsors, we'd like to mention who we are happy to sponsor, and that is J.D. Jenkins, Ursa Major, if he even remembers that we're sponsoring him, and of course, the Ghost, Eric Silva. More sponsorships coming up in the near future, but any of those guys you can find on social media and let them know that the House Show podcast sent them
Check
to
them
you.
out on all your social media platforms, and you can find downloads for the best podcast in Jackson. Give it up for the House Show.
The man doesn't lie. We are the best podcast for wrestling
That's
in
what he says,
Mississippi.
man. That's what he says.
Who's ready for a title bout?
Yeah.
You almost did. That's why he said that.
Your main event for the evening is scheduled for one fall and is for both the Styles and the Pride Championship. This match is scheduled for 1 hour.
My goodness.
Making his way to the ring.
It can't happen.
He is the challenger from
No, I mean, I got a bedtime. I can't be out after 9.
I have a curfew, man.
I do. I've heard The Purge is happening tonight.
What?
Coming down, some music that I have greatly missed. The Renegade Joey Abel.
That sphincter rattling bass.
Does your sphincter rattle?
It does.
Oh my God,
I
Joe,
need to
you
get
need
that
to get
checked
that
out.
looked at.
I do.
Wow.
It's loud too.
God, why do you got to do that when I'm trying to take a drink? I paid
I
good
was
money
waiting
for these
for you.
microphones.
I was setting that up and I was waiting for you to take a drink, and there it was.
Fool of a toque.
The man himself, Joey Abel.
Good to see him back. He has been missed.
Does not seem to be missing a step.
No, he seemed to get in there quite well.
Yeah, he sprained both ankles doing that.
Oh God, that poor guy.
Blew out both his quads. He'll be wrestling from the corner.
And his
He
opponent,
pulled a Vince.
he is the current, reigning, and defending Pro Wrestling Ego Styles
Some new music
and
from,
Pride champion, the
from the champ here.
Silver Devil, O'Shea Edwards.
Jay Andrews blew out the microphone. Shay, congratulations. O'Shea Edwards, your current Pride champion, your current Styles champion, and tonight he's putting it on the line against Joey Abel.
He's being accompanied to the ring by the artist formerly known, like earlier tonight, known as Big K.
Okay. Yep.
That's Kelvin.
Kelvin Mutton Muffin is wandering around, giving the stink eye to the audience, the hairy eyeball, as it were. Speaking of sphincter rattling, I've never really heard, well, I haven't heard the bagpipes used in hip hop since, well, probably since
Ever.
Jump Around, Jump Up and Get Down.
Is that bagpipe?
Yeah, they used bagpipe in that one.
I didn't know that's what made that noise.
How have you existed on this earth for 40 some odd years and never
I'm mostly breathing.
House of,
Just breathe.
House of Pain, yeah, it's,
I didn't know that's what that was.
yeah, absolutely. Dang, you're white. The
what I
bagpipe
say
is
to
the
myself.
whitest instrument
That's
in
what
the
I
world.
say to myself in the mirror every morning.
Dang, I'm white.
Dang, you're white.
And then you point at yourself
Yep.
very
Yep.
emphatically.
I do. I've broken 3 mirrors that way.
Yeah, there's 21
A
years
very
for
small, a very small bathroom.
you. And a very pointy finger.
That's what it's for.
I've heard. All right, both men have been checked. The ref calling for the bell. There it is. Thank you. As far as I know, this is the first time that these men have met up with each other in the ring. And while we haven't seen Joey in a while, I'm pretty sure he hasn't got much of ring rust on him.
I don't know. He might. It's been 10 months.
I thought it was 9 months.
They said 10.
I thought it was 7.
I thought it was 7. They said 10 earlier, so I'm going to go with what they said.
You know what?
They're paying more closer attention than I am.
Obviously.
Easy.
Here we go. Ah, Joey ducks it. Grabs him from behind. All right. O'Shea returning the favor. Nice and low. Look at that grip.
Obviously, O'Shea Edwards coming in here with a pretty significant height advantage over Joey Abel.
Very much so. We weren't able to really get the tail of the tape for this one, but I can guarantee you, just look at him. O'Shea's
That's gonna
probably
be
got a good
straight up eye test right there.
Yeah. O'Shea's got some reach. O'Shea's got some height. Probably a little bit of weight on Joey Abel. And O'Shea definitely hasn't been resting at all. Joey in firm control with a firm wrist lock.
O'Shea's been all over the country. He's been up and down the East Coast, made a couple trips out to California, he's
Yep.
been down in Florida.
Saw him on Raw. Saw him on NXT. O'Shea just working that arm over. And a side headlock.
And you'd normally want to say somebody like Joey Abel, you know, he's got all of that experience coming in, but recent
Yeah.
experience, you got to give that
Joey shoots him
nod to
off.
O'Shea.
With a toe takedown. Joey off. A hard knee to the side of the head. Ringing that bell.
Dave in good position there, but only able to get
Yeah.
get the one count
the
on
one
him.
off.
O'Shea's not going down that easy.
O'Shea trying to shake out them cobwebs. Oof. Head bouncing off that top turnbuckle. Joey's trying to send him off.
O'Shea says no way.
Oh, man. There we go. Soften him up a little bit, Joey. There we go. O'Shea into the corner. Joey coming through with that high knee to the chin. There we go.
Gonna be tasting Joey's knee pad for a while.
Probably counting his teeth at the same time.
Oh,
Big
no,
K
Joey. Oh,
giving
Joey.
a little bit of
Oh,
a-
Joey.
Whoa!
Oh.
And Big K's down. I repeat, Big K is down.
O'Shea Edwards bails out, and Big K took the brunt of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
O'Shea heard it coming, I think.
It's quite possible. Good heavens.
There on that apron.
Yeah.
You know what they say about that apron?
No, Joe, please tell me, what do they say?
I was hoping you knew.
I mean, we've only been talking about it all night. O'Shea
Louder
kind
for
of begging
everyone in
off,
the back.
but then drops Joey right into the second rope there. O'Shea bouncing off, coming up, and squash. Right across the throat. 1,
Zip those
2.
legs.
Nope.
O'Shea's smart, stays on top of him. Oh,
Got to.
locks it in.
Got that high clutch. Working over the neck and the back at the same time.
You got that leverage with the elbows down on the shoulders
Yep.
like that.
Absolutely.
It's not a choke, but the pressure that's going on inside Joey Abel's head right now. Oh, but he's locking in.
Oh, just gripping
he's not
onto
gonna
the
be able to get that
nose.
grip for long.
Oof.
Just switching it up just enough.
Yeah.
That's real good technique there by,
Yep.
by O'Shea. Not legal technique, but that's what you do.
But still, sometimes you got to bend the rules a bit. O'Shea definitely knows that.
O'Shea's definitely trying to bend Joey Abel's head.
Ooh, working on that lower back. Keeping Joey down.
O'Shea waiting until 4 to break that choke hold.
Sure, absolutely. O'Shea having a quick conversation with Super Dave.
Laying the boot onto that bottom rope.
O'Shea's going to have a quick talk with Super Dave, and Big K is going to talk with his fists right across the face of Joey Abel. Hey, Joe, what did the 5 fingers say to the face?
What did they say?
Slap!
Oh. Oh, I see.
Big K having a talk with Super Dave now. People seem to want to have a talk with Super Dave. Joey's up.
I'd like to have
And what
coffee
goes
with him or
up
something.
must come down.
Throwing some knees up into
My
those
goodness.
ribs.
Fall
Body
away
drop.
very nicely done. Joey just about goes out of the ring, that is.
I don't know. He's not much in it.
No.
Inside of his head either.
Nope. And there we go.
O'Shea putting
Wanted
his
to
arm
talk
around
about,
Dave. He's got
politics.
a lot of. Yep. We'll have
Climate.
some further conversation about how this needs to go.
The weather in Jackson, Mississippi as of lately. Joey makes
The
his way
weather,
back
what the
in.
temperature might be in Kelvin.
Oh, my.
You see what I did there?
I do. Thou art a wordsmith
It's
and a jackanapes.
it's literary.
No doubt.
You wouldn't get it.
I'll tell you what you're going to get here in just a minute. These hands. Stretching Joey out there. Putting some pressure on those shoulders. Joey powering out. Trying at least.
Pulling those hands forward. That's hard to do with a knee in your back.
Yeah, absolutely. I try it at the gym. Never works. All right, Joey, up to 1. There we go. Joey coming in. Oh, scoops. And a little sidewalk.
Slam.
High cover, 2. And there's the 2.5.
Try to get that leverage and pull him back as far as you can,
Yeah.
but it didn't do not enough to keep Joey down right now.
Well, Shea's got that long torso, so he's able to pull off some of those high moves there with ease. Dave, you don't have to explain yourself to the audience.
Well, sometimes people don't understand. Have you looked at this crowd lately?
That's kind of dark down there. I try not to.
It's true.
O'Shea sends him into the corner. Says he's going to come fall through. Big hard elbow. Right back into it.
Oh,
German.
nice. O'Shea laying down a nice German suplex. That's the one German thing that's
O'Shea,
nice.
bit too casual. Ah, well.
I think he was expecting that was going to be it.
Yeah, I think so.
Joey's taking those straps down, but then laying out. Is he going to get a tan?
He
What's
might.
happening out?
The straps may be a little constrictive. I don't know.
They must be. Everybody who wears them usually
Just
ends
takes
up
them down.
taking them down to do anything useful.
Yeah, pretty much. Joey sit off. O'Shea, don't talk too much about this. Yeah, that's what you get right there. Das Boot followed by a hard clothesline.
There are a lot of German things going today. Das Boot,
It's a damn fine movie.
which does mean the boat.
Thanks, Jeff. If you have any questions, queries, comments, please send them to @HouseShow_Joe on Twitter. We'll be happy to converse with you.
If you need any German translation,
Joey's up. Working over that head. Joey off and off. O'Shea always thinking scooped up. Ah, there you go. Nicely done, Joey. Big K, sneaky, sneaky.
The ref's on the outside. Big K comes in.
Big K has something to tell Joey. Oh, maybe. Oh, son. Joey likes to speak with his feet. Good heavens.
Look to the stars.
You know what? You're a big guy, Ursa Major, and I'm not going to say anything about that, but next time, warn a guy. Oh, there it is.
Your winner.
There it is.
Still Pro Wrestling Ego Styles and Pro Champion O'Shea.
The undisputed champ, O'Shea, the silver-tongued devil himself, Edwards. A win is a win and a rose is a rose. Oh. Super Dave raising the hand of Big K also. Whether you like him
you
or
don't
not,
think Kelvin deserves a little credit in this win?
I think he does. I'd say so.
Like I said, sometimes it's pure fists. Sometimes that's something O'Shea can definitely do, but he's also clever enough to know that strategy also helps you win matches.
Big time. Yep. Well, Joey, it was good to see you again, brother, but sadly, the stars were not aligned for that one. Now, some people in the audience are not necessarily happy about it. I guarantee Joey's not happy about it either. Some people having some issues.
Is he saying something about Dave?
I don't know what he's saying. It's hard to tell.
I'm not sure he knows what he's saying.
I don't think he does. Well, Jay's coming down. Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was your main event. Give it up for Joey Abel.
Yeah. Give him some respect there.
We'd like to remind you all, July the 28th, right back here in the
Well,
Hideaway. Fight
Damn shame that it had to end like that for
Night
Joey, but hopefully that also means that Joey might be back sometime soon. Joey's asking for the mic. No, hang on.
He pulled his tights.
Jay, you don't have to listen to them.
We will definitely check that out on footage, and we may see Joey Abel versus O'Shea Edwards round 2 in the near future.
Well, that'd be all right. Folks, thank you so much for tuning in to this event, Unfinished Business, here at the Hideaway in Jackson, Mississippi.
Telling you, you're watching this video and you're probably enjoying all of the matches as much as we are here.
I hope
But
so.
it's a whole different thing if you come out live.
Yeah.
So definitely come down to the Hideaway if you can get here, Jackson, Mississippi, July 28th for Fight Night 4.
Yep. The fourth in the Fight Night series.
That's how that works. You label it 4.
If you want to find
Fight
Pro Wrestling
Night.
Ego,
It's Fight
you can
Night 4.
find
It's
them
the fourth one
at
of them.
Pro Wrestling Ego on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find them using the hashtag Pro Wrestling Ego or the hashtag Pride of the South.
You can find us at House Show Pod at most of your outlets of social media
Yep.
types.
Yep.
You can find me on Twitter at houseshow_Joe.
You can find me at houseshow_Corey. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.
We'll see you
Peace.
later.